children and teaching them things that somewhere down the road they need to be able to do these things. You know, showing them that somewhere down the road, son, this is going to be handy for you. Somewhere down the road, I won't be here, so you'll need to be able to do this. You'll need to be able to make this happen. You know, and I guess I've slipped up a little bit in my parenting of some things of my kids that they don't know what to do. I think about folks changing a flat tire. You know, it's amazing nowadays that folks that don't know how to get a spare out of a car and change a flat. Well, when you grew up in the era where tires weren't quite like they are today, and it occurred quite often, you had to learn how to use a bumper jack. Anybody ever been well qualified with a bumper jack? You can't even see a bumper jack no more. They got them ones you used to get little bitty hydraulic jobs and work yourself to death. But back in the day when everybody had a good old crank bumper jack. Man, I tell you what, those guys, they could get out there and whip the tire off and have it back on and done in about 7 or 8 minutes back on the highway. They were good at it. And I think about that, things that we need to teach our children, that somewhere down the road, this would be very handy for them to be able to do these things. You know, I see a lot of the new generation of kids. And I teach school and I see kids come up, and sometimes it amazes me the things that they don't know how to do. Now, they could play Xbox and they could program a computer and they could tell you everything about what's in this and has video game and Minecraft and Black Ops and all this. They can tell you all about that stuff, shooting somebody, what kind of weapon to use in that army game. But they couldn't tell you anything about where you put the oil in your car. You mean you got to have oil in it? I didn't know that. You mean you got to do them kind of things? You mean that's, yep, got to have that. But I always kind of think about this when Jesus, like, wait a minute, guys, I've been showing you these things. We've been working on this. We've been going down the road. You've seen what I've preached to you. I've shared with you. I've ministered to you. And the first time you got a situation, guess what? Swing and a miss. But Jesus, he kind of got a little bit annoyed there with these disciples. And then he turned and he addressed them, and he gave them that what's so there, you know. Oh, you faithless and perverse generation. How long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer with you? Bring him to me. Get him over here. Bring him over here. And the key thing, Jesus rebuked the devil. You know, sometimes when the devil comes, we just got to stand up and say, hey, devil, get out of here. I rebuke you. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. A lot of times we just let him beat the living daylights out of us. Sometimes we just got to stand up and have the backbone, and Jesus rebuked him right there. And what did Jesus say? He said, greater things you'll do. I know people say, well, that was Jesus. But he said we would do greater things. Let's move on here real quick. He said, bring him to me, and he rebuked the devil, and it departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. That very moment. Some folks will say, preacher, you really believe that? I absolutely. I sure do. I don't think he started getting better. I don't think he progressively got a little bit better. I think immediately it left him. Why? Because the word says he was cured from that hour. Jesus rebuked him. He rebuked that devil and he said, get out of him. And the devil had to flee. Now here are some questions that came. This is getting to the good stuff. After they had seen what had occurred, they came to him and they said, Lord, why couldn't we do that? Lord, why couldn't we cast him can just imagine it. They said, how come we couldn't do this? And Jesus said this, he said, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you guys, if you just have the faith as a grain of mustard seed. Man, show me that mustard seed up there. Look at that. That ain't very big, is it? A mustard seed is extremely, extremely small, but will absolutely sprout and produce from something that small like a pebble. He said, if you just have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you'll say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. And let's all say this together. Nothing shall be impossible unto you.